grand opening of that $40 million Sportsplex Idaho was supposed to happen this summer.
But you might not want to hold your breath. Roland Barris joins us to explain why.
Yeah, Don and Michelle, 2 years after fundraising began, the nonprofit project designed to help kids appears to be on hold at this point, and the man behind it won't say where the project is heading or how much money he collected for it. Tonight, we look at what happened to Sportsplex Idaho in a 6 on Your Side investigation.
Kids. That's who Sportsplex Idaho is supposed to benefit.
There are over 50,000 kids just in the Treasure Valley alone that aren't playing sports, not because they don't want to, but because they have nowhere to play.
That was Carson Sofro when he first proposed Sportsplex Idaho in 2014.
You could have concerts, you could have conventions, you can have state championships, multi-tiered, world-class athletic, fitness, performance, training center.
Sofro was already part of a nonprofit called HSB Cares, providing basketball camps for kids. In September of 2014, he held a big fundraiser at the Stickles Center and announced his nonprofit would build the new Sportsplex on 18 acres just south of Eagle and Ustick. Then, the entire project seemed to go dark. This is the property that Sofro announced with great fanfare that he would be building Sportsplex Idaho. It was supposed to open, in fact, this summer. But as you can see, there's nothing here. The city of Meridian says Sportsplex never owned this property, and in fact, it was sold to someone else who's developing it for apartments. We wanted to talk to Sofro about what happened to the money he raised and the Sportsplex concept, but he told us he didn't want to talk about it because it might jeopardize future plans. It's the kind of answer the Better Business Bureau finds troubling.
If you find a charity that is not willing to be transparent, that's a massive red flag that you need to do a lot more digging before you give your hard-earned money.
We found it would be challenging to donate to Sportsplex Idaho today because most of their online efforts are 2 years old and have never been updated. The Sportsplex Idaho website is still under construction. Its Facebook page hasn't had an update in 2 years, and one web address at the end of a glossy video sends you to the menu for a Chinese restaurant in Chinese.
If you are out doing your due diligence and investigation on a nonprofit, and all of a sudden links are broken on websites or they send you to places that they shouldn't go, those are red flags.
Perhaps Sofro will surprise everyone with another big announcement 2 years after he began on this journey. If he is, he won't say. But so far, there's no indication he broke any laws.
No. Where we see something becoming illegal is when a charity refuses to file its Form 990 or when it is fudging the books.
We found the 990 for 2014, the year of the fundraiser. HSB Cares took in almost $124,000 that year. Total expenses amounted to $69,000. What happened to the rest? The document doesn't say.
So in comparison, in previous years, the IRS reported HSB Cares had gross receipts less than $50,000. So quite a lot of money came in 2014.
What is Carson Sofro doing now?
Well, he is still doing these basketball camps with HSB Cares, and people I've talked to say they like those camps quite a bit. They're pretty satisfied with them. So the only question that remains is what happens with Sportsplex Idaho.
We'll see what happens. All right, thanks, Roland.